Are we there? Can you hear me now? I don't know. I can't hear anything. Can you guys hear anything? You can hear me? Okay. Give me just a second to try something else so I can try to hear. Because right now I can't hear anything. You can hear me now. Okay. Let me try this. I might go quiet for a second. There, I still can't hear anything. I don't know. There we go. Now I can hear. Okay. Got it. All right. We're back in business. We're back in business. Got a nice shop today. All right. That's fine. We'll do that when we load back in here. And now my YouTube's all screwed up. There we go. Okay. Are we good? Am I fine? Can I stream now? Shit, man. We test some buttons here. Okay, yeah, that's working. All right. Tommy Powers, how you doing, man? Where do I work at? I work at a shop that makes torque converters for all sorts of different manufacturers. Big factory. Without giving too many details, that's the best way to explain it. Try the game part again. Yeah, I'm booting it back up as we speak, so we'll see. I think I'm back. Seems like we're back. It's been a day, I'm telling you. Nice shop. Yeah, that is a nice shop. I'll download that real quick, just because we might be able to use that. Lawn care trailer. That looks kind of nice. I kind of like that. Anything else? Do a monitor or game share again. Game share working? Let's see if that loads in. Yeah, right. Donate to the cause, man. We need a GPU bad. We're hurting. No, not at all the way I wanted to start it, but I mean, it is what it is. If you want to stream and do stuff like this, then this is part of it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me roll through here real quick because I haven't said hi to everybody. Risky, Hoonigan, Lucas, Nicholas, Wolves, Jason, Josh, Tommy. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Wouldn't download lawn trailer. We'll see how it goes. We'll try it. Copy you for my build. All right. I'll try to keep it like fairly easy. You know what I mean? Texting Miss Tack. There we go. Let's see what she says. Man. I'm going to try to wait on it. Oh, it just moved. We might be okay. Said I need you. I said I need a GPU stat. I didn't say hers in particular. Graphics card, yeah. Same, bro. Are we good? Are we good? 60? I'm getting 60 FPS right now. I don't know if I believe it. Because it keeps like dropping like crazy. It's got to be going out. It's got to be about done. It's about had it, I'm telling you guys. I lowered the graphics settings before the stream too. You see it in the top right corner? It's like it goes to 60, drops to 30. Goes to 60, drops to 30. It is definitely smoother now though. I don't know if I had something running in the background that was like giving it hell or what. But it definitely seems better now. 4x or 2x. I'm pretty sure it's a 2x. Pretty sure it's a regular 2x map. So, tired of the JD probably. See, I didn't have Giants Editor or anything open in the background, so like it shouldn't have been causing any issues like that. And I lowered the graphics settings today. We are on significantly lower graphics settings than we normally are. I think I flew outside of the map though, by the way. Oh yeah, I totally did. There's a map. See, I think what it is. Road splines, you think so? I mean, it could be partially the map. It could be something else going on. Like, I don't know, but the point is on a nicer GPU, I wouldn't have anything. She said, get back to work before you get fired. I'm going to say, get me a new GPU before I get fired. Here we go. Let's see what she says to that. All right. She's definitely going to kick my butt. It's fine. We need to build. We might end up having to go a little longer today just because of the early interruption. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Or we're going to do this our own way, completely on this farm, on this build. I don't know that I'm going to use the cow area that exists already. We'll see. Ash Gamer, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Already sold all the equipment. There's a couple collectibles I probably need to go grab up here. This is not a bad starting farm build, though. I'll say that. Like, out of all the maps I've seen, and you get some extra textures to start with. And, like, this isn't bad. Plus the plowed field, that's really nice. I actually really like that when maps add that. That's super handy. Level where the house was? Yeah, we will have to do that. I haven't actually demolished it yet, though. So, we gotta do that. Level. Soften everything out here again. Finish the wheat field. Use the big buds to cultivate. Oh, that's cool. Cow pens in the map. Can actually go. Yeah, I did see the cow pens. I did play around with them a little bit. Yeah, it is kind of nice. Put a pawn in the one roundabout. Oh, that's cool. That's not a bad idea. Hey, I got some ideas. Let me buy some more land here before we get started, just so I have that sorted out too. I should have probably prepped a little bit better today, but I spent way too much time trying to get my game PC to take a thumbnail picture. The normal way I do it is I do Alt F2 or Alt F1, and that wasn't popping up. Like, this literally wasn't coming up, the control panel, Nvidia stuff. So I had to, like, fix my Nvidia crap. Like, it's been nightmarish lately trying to do anything on this computer. There's Miss Tech. Here's the boss lady coming and give us a hard time. Yeah, you can ask her. I literally spent like freaking 2 hours trying to get a thumbnail picture today. Hour and a half trying to get a thumbnail picture today. It was ridiculous. I didn't get her shampooer fixed because of it. It's trying to get me in trouble, I swear. I'm trying to fix shampooers and the damn PC's trying to kill me. Catching bass and catfish. Oh, that's cool. I want to do some. I haven't got to do any fishing this summer. I don't know if I have any good rods and reels sitting around. I might need to buy a new rod and reel. So I'm probably going to change this layout, to be honest with you. What I want to do to start with here, just to make myself change the layout, is mine fit into yours. Yeah, but I don't want to do that to you. It's your GPU, not mine. We've talked about this, honey. Keep this man in check. Yeah. I don't know, I just work exactly. Exactly. Buying a wedding, I have... Yeah, right, I know. I know what you mean. house, wedding, yeah. Life's too expensive. Talk smack about her. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to talk smack about Miss Tack. She's a killer, I'm telling you. All right. I kind of want to make it bigger too, if I'm being honest. Like, I want to bring this all back to like here. I feel like that's a good amount of area. I just want everything to be a little bit bigger. It's definitely going to be a little tricky, but I think we can work it out. Change the shape there. Need just a second to focus on this. This is tricky work. Dad wants a golf cart for... That would be nice. We don't have anything fancy like that. We don't have no golf carts. I love a golf cart. Johnny, if I could take back decisions at this point, there's a fair odd chance I feel like me and Miss Tack would do the same thing. I wanted her to have a real wedding, and now I kind of regret it. Should have just went and got it over with. In too deep to change it. Exactly. Yeah, you're a little far off the Ohio path, ain't you? Ain't you, Josh? I'd totally invite you. Hey, no problem, Wolves. So I'm trying to keep up with chat tonight, but I'm also like way behind on my builds, so I'm trying to get as much done here as quickly as I can. Let me go grab some of these collectibles real quick, just because I don't want them floating around here. Turn this off real quick and slow myself down. Hard to collect. I know I seen another one kind of floating around over here. Right there. Hard to collect. Shotgun always works. Yeah. One in the middle. Okay. I'm sure I'll find it here. Over this way. This is kind of where the middle was. I don't see one. Oh, there's one right there. I think I got them all. That should help a little bit. Okay. So plenty of room to work with here. Starts with the K. That's not obvious. Okay. So what I want to do, let's do our farmhouse. Get it out of the way. I want to go nice and big. Kind of like the barn dominium style, but we just did this on the last one. So maybe not that barn dominium. And I'm lagging like crazy again. I think the game's crashing. Oh, there it goes. We didn't add any money in either. We need to do that. All right, Miss Tack. Good night, honey. Talk about it this weekend. All right, we'll talk about it, but I already know I don't necessarily want to do that, so we'll see. This is from the new U.S. Farm Buildings pack. This would be kind of nice. I don't know that it fits with Texas. Maybe? All right, Nicholas. No problem, man. Take it easy, bud. That's what I crashed the map with. This just got an update the other day. Let me try it. If it crashes the map, then it crashes the map. Let me save first. Make him nervous. I'm pretty sure it just got an update. Live in Texas? Okay, so you're a good reference then. I know I see barn dominions popping up all the time. I feel like this kind of works for like older style farm builds. I don't know that it works with Texas. It might work. It might work. It's kind of cool. Hey, it didn't crash the map, so it must be good. Save, yeah. Yeah, we're good. Farmson Freak, how you doing, man? That one would work, I think. I'm really thinking barn dominium, though, is like what I had my mind on when I started the build. That's not gonna work. Carriage house would work. We use it a lot, though. No stream tomorrow, Nicholas. We'll be back Monday, though. Should be back Monday, hopefully. Depending on how deep into stuff we get this weekend. You know what? I'm pretty sure under tools there might have been another one that I'm not looking at right now that we never use. I want to go big barn dominium though. That's my plan. Elk Mountain cabin, yeah, that would work. It's not really cabin though. Trail park style. Where's this other barn dough? I use this. This one's not really a barn dough. It's a nice big shop though. We might end up using it on the build. Really looking for. Maybe it's in sheds. I hope I still have it downloaded. We cleared out mods. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's the one I was thinking of. Huge, massive barn dough. Like, massive barn dough. I feel like that might be kind of cool for, like, a giant Texas farm build. I don't know where exactly we're going to put it, but, I mean, it might be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Maybe, like, right up in here somewhere. I feel like that would work. We need to level a huge area for it, but I kind of feel like that would work. Mostly shop that in-house. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's kind of what, like, my mind was on when I was thinking of doing this build. Giant Texas-sized house, you know? And I gotta remember how to do this. Left shift, H. No, it's just H. Yeah, remove this tree. Let me into the shop here, will ya? American Elm Stage 2. Delete that. We need to fix the tree in my house. Yep. I'll probably need to remove it and then replace it. The floor is kind of in here. It's an FS19 mod. It's been converted over, I'm pretty sure. But it's a really nice barn dough. You know what I mean? Definitely meant to be more focused on the building side of it, or the shop side of it. It's a massive shop. Let me demolish it real quick and we'll replace it right after I fix this little pile here that's going on. What do you think? Is it too much or is it pretty nice? I feel like it might be too much. I don't know. I'm back and forth. I mean, what else could we go with? I'm gonna spend way too much time doing this. It was good. Too small. I don't know about too small. It's crooked. Yeah, that it is. I will agree with that. I'm torn. Fits? You think so? All right. My autosave is working. Cool. All right, there it is. Let's go with it. We're just gonna rock it. See what happens. Go from there. Everything is bigger in Texas. That it is. Oh my god, this game is acting so weird. I We got to do something about the GPU situation. There's a good chance I swap it over for next week. I don't want to take mistax GPU, but there's a good chance we're going to have to. Otherwise, we're not streaming. Put us out of business at this point. Lately, she hasn't really been doing a ton of gaming on her, so maybe it's not a bad time to consider it. I hate to do it to her, though, because like we bought that PC for her, you know? I don't feel like that's fair. It does have a nicer GPU than mine, though, so... It's a pretty nice 3070 Ti, so... Maybe a little wider on the driveway, huh? And open up to like there. How's that? And just fix our spots there. I feel like that's not bad. Plenty of driveway room. Maybe a little far over here. A little nicer if we tidied it up there. Yeah, it looks alright. We're gonna go with that. Fix around the edge of the house. Alright, let's rock with that. The other thing we could do is go ahead and, since this driveway's already here, go ahead and tie it in. Put it up a little bit more. Wrap it in both of these ways. And then maybe a little pond right there or something. I feel like that could look nice. That's not bad. All right. Let's stick with that for now. And then... maybe a little wider there. I feel like that looks all right. Let's go with that. And then we need some sheds. So, actually, let's do silo next, just because that'd be the biggest thing. Definitely want a big silo system. What do you guys use down there in Texas? Is it normally a lot of these big single bins? I feel like that would be pretty popular down there. Big single bins with conveyor augers. Yeah. I never do that in any of my builds just because I don't really love using these silo systems, but to be honest, I think we can make it work for this one. Might be kind of cool. So if we're going to do that, maybe we do that up along this edge. I feel like that would be the smartest thing. That way it's easy to access. If I can get it angled in a way that works. Single Aggie bins. Yeah, I'm not loving this Meridian bin. It's not really turning the way I want. These guys might work. Maybe a little smaller than I'm looking for. Taller. Single Aggie bins aren't bad. I think it's something taller, though. Yeah, maybe these big Meridian bins would be it. I think that's it. I think that's what I'm wanting. Alright, so let's just line a bunch of these up. We go boom. Something like that. That's probably enough of them, huh? And then you definitely pour out a concrete pad for these. Definitely want to do that. Pathway. If you're going to do this many bins in real life, this kind of setup, it'd probably be on a concrete pad. It could be gravel in and out of the pad, but it's got to be concrete pad underneath of them at minimum. All the way on up to there. Into that corner. Try to straighten it out a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. And then bring it out the front. Kind of trying to keep it square, but it's tricky. Dial it back just a touch through there. No, get out of here. Quit messing up, will ya? Alright. Cool. And then we'll go back to a regular gravel drive. We'll mix in some little gravel specks coming onto there. Something like that. Plenty of room to turn your semi. Yep, we will do that. And then back around this side. We'll loop this all back in with something like this. I think we'll actually go ahead and wrap this driveway here up and around over this way. Something like that. That should work. We'll mess with the textures and get all that right for sure later, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. So since we have this huge concrete pad out here, we could probably also go ahead and go maybe over a little farther. There we go. And then I think I'll do my fertilizer silos and all that stuff over here. I think that'll work out nice. Here's the other gravel texture here. We'll have to mix all this in with the other stuff there, but you get the idea. We'll play around with that some more here in a bit. In the meantime, let's grab our artist at work. Yeah, we'll make it all pretty. Don't worry. Don't you guys worry. I do want to do anhydrous ammonia for doing a Texas map. I feel like that's a necessity. I don't know that this map's set up for it, but we're going to set it up for it. I feel like that's a good spot for that. I do want to do some dry corn at some point. I have a dry corn silo for that. So we'll have to use it. Or there's another. Do you guys do dry corn in Texas? Is that a thing? Actually, I should ask that. I feel like that's a thing in Texas. In production, okay. I'm trying to. I'm also wondering about. I think I have a tank of some sort here that might help. Everything in Texas, yeah, that's true. Fair point. Container. Let me do my normal fertilizer containers real quick. Just because we always use these and they work really well. I feel like it make a ton of sense here on this map, especially with the big tanks, you know. I feel like that's good. It adds to our look that we're going for here. Or sweatshirt dye heat. Yeah, I think we could go dry corn here and it'd be alright. Just looking to see if there's anything else in here I should grab while we're in here. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of these does water storage, so I shouldn't need that. We will need a fuel tank. I think it'll be nice having everything kind of lined up here, like this. I think we even do like 2 fuel tanks side by side. That's a good idea. And then just to add to the... No, you're right. I'm not, am I? I need to back everything up a little bit. You're right. You're totally right. Go like that. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to place that. I wanted to hit the demolish button. It's fine. We'll fix it. Back for this guy. I think that's enough room now. Like that. Or should I back up some more? I feel like that might be enough room. I almost have to bring in an auger and check. Just a second here. We'll see. We need a dry corn silo here. That's under production, so let's go grab it. Does that be the last thing there? Yeah, this should be alright, I think. I think we can make it work. Dry corn add-on, so that uses this guy. We should have plenty of room there. Probably stick it right about here. Should be fine. Might have to move that tree there. It'll be nice having everything nice and in a row here. Should be easy access for everything. Retiring after 52, right? Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, the drive over. That was my thought exactly. I don't love this the silo for the dry corn add-on, but it'll be alright. It's not a big deal. They throw down the right pathway stuff here. Just to clean that up again. I feel like that'll look good. We have room for something else up here. I'll probably leave it for a minute in case I think of anything else, but we do need start thinking about shops and how we're gonna locate those around here. Thinking something like this would make a lot of sense for this farm if it loads in. You see that big lag hiccup when I do pick something? I never used to do that. Never used to do that. And it's not just this map, it's been doing it to me on. So I know it's not map. Like I could tell the GPU is like slowly working its way out the door. It's getting bad. Yeah, a shop like this would make a lot of sense. I'm trying to think of like what else we could go for. I wonder if we should put something like this like up over here though. Or what if we did, you know, I think the other shop that looks like this from Lancy has the door facing the other way. Actually, right like this might not be a bad spot. Just over here behind the silo. I don't know what color we're gonna go for here for this auto saving. The Crooked Creek one? Yeah. The Crooked Creek one's pretty cool. I do like it. have this big Hodge shed too. Harry Armstrong, same guy that built this over here. To meet the Spurs. Oh yeah, Wemby. I did see that. I mean, that's crazy, right? How would you go about backhanding Britney Spears? Like, how does that work? So you got to be a ballsy dude to do something like that, right? I never used this one. It's a base game shed. I know it's pretty not American, though. I'm trying to think of a color scheme. Like, I'm really struggling to pick out the color scheme. I need to go into tools real quick. I mean, I'm trying to think of the main shop. If I could change the color on this one, we would definitely be using it, because I don't know that I want to go red, per se. Although red would look good. Colors house, it's kind of like an off gray. Kind of pinkish almost. Brown. I'm not really sure what to call that color. It's got like a purple hue to it almost. Not sure how I explain that. I feel like this one would look really good here though. TF shop Tactan. That's not a bad idea for sure. It'll definitely work, but I need the big shed. You know what I mean? We need to get the big shed sorted out. And then it's easy to go from there. You know what I mean? That's way smaller than I'm thinking. This Lancy Boy shed might be about the right size. We used it a couple times. It's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know how you like get ballsy enough to like how do you not know who Britney Spears is? That's I mean, if I seen like 5 blonde ladies sitting together, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one's Britney Spears. I don't pay that much attention, but I don't know. The clutch shop. I feel like that'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't know that it works quite right. Use the expendable sheds. I don't know that I have any of them. Probably should download this, huh? 100 by 2. Yeah, I'm thinking something like in that size range. Like, it needs to be big. It doesn't need to take up the whole space, but it needs to be big. Like a 72 by 150, just an open shed, like, isn't gonna quite do what I want it to do. Crooked Creek shop is the right size. EMR XL shop. Yeah, that's not a bad call either on that one. This one's just massive, and it's really hard to like work in all the garage doors and everything to make everything work right. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna use this one, I feel like I need to get rid of like all these silos that are here and put them somewhere else. Which, I mean, that's an option, I guess, but I don't know that's what I want to do. I'm really stuck on this one, just because we're doing everything so big. It's definitely tricky. I like small farms, honestly. Like, doing small farms is where it's at. Just use all the older sheds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it feels so much easier to work with. Like all these little USA White Farm build. Oh my gosh, those are gonna look so good, especially since I have the other pack from the same guy for PC players. Like, yeah, it really is a pain. It's doing big builds is definitely harder than doing small builds. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I think I am going to go with the EMR XL shop. I know I use it a lot. I'm trying to be different on this build, but I'm just going to go for it. We're going to do the EMR shop because it works really well, and I'm going to go for a... Let's just do red and be happy with our decision. But if that's... I mean, if we're going to do red here, then we could just do the other big red shop. Alright, screw it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's the one I like the best there. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I think I'm going to use this. We're going to put it right here. Tuck just back off the path, just enough that you have to kind of drive up to it just a little bit. Work the pass into that. And then we'll... So we could work another path in from the front there, or we could use that to wrap back around this way. Okay, so let me do the front pass real quick. I think that's going to make the most sense here. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix some landscaping. I do know that. It's all right. I'm going to go with this guy. This guy's cool, too. I'll show you. There's this side thing here. It's really cool. It's a lift so that way you can actually get vehicles into the top, which is cool. The silo. Oh, shoot. I am in the silo a little bit, ain't I? Oops. Hey, good call. I totally missed that. I'm blind. Yeah. This is what it is. That's alright. Just slide over a little bit. Need to be lined up, though, with the front there. That's fine there. Right about... there. Should work. Alright. Yep. Good call. Good call. Yeah, this shop's really cool, though. I'll show you. Whenever I get it all fully placed in here. Really nice details on this one. Again, this is another Farmstrong shedded, too, so we're kind of rocking the Farmstrong build right now. Which is kind of neat, but... it's a guy I like supporting a lot. Good buddy. Got to do some early look at stuff with some of this stuff early on. With none of the ones I've actually used so far, to be honest with you. But some other shops that we normally use all the time. The kind of tan colored ones, I got to check all those out early, which is nice. Public modder, they're all public. All this stuff is public. I don't think he actually has a Patreon. I could be wrong on that, but... yeah, he's a good dude. He really is. Northead, Syracuse. Yeah. He's a good dude. He's big on a lot of the Facebook groups and does all sorts of support for all sorts of people. Good guy. Yep, his Facebook group. I think we're going to wrap this path out and around through this way. But we can actually go ahead and gravel in the whole backside because of the rack system there underneath. I should leave enough room to pull like trucks and stuff out of the back of it. There we go. I actually met him through Clutch. Did a farm build with Clutch, and we used a bunch of his buildings, and reached out to him from there. Yeah, he's a good dude. Just a good dude. Maybe just fill that gap. Yeah. Go ahead and bring that out all the way. Trying to decide how I want that. If I want to corner it off, I think I'm gonna leave it like that, right there. Kind of squared off. That should work. I might pull this around just a little bit deeper though, if that's the case. Something like that. I know the ground textures aren't perfectly matching yet, but that's okay. We're going to mess around with those in a bit. We go take out that tree over there real quick. And so we can flatten this ground and stuff. Remove this tree. Hannon doing pretty much whatever I want. Yeah. Dude, I love his buildings here. The stuff he comes up with is all really cool. Cool knowing you've had a part in some of that stuff too. For sure. I love the farm sim community, especially like some of the modding community is actually really good people. You know what I mean? I won't say that for everybody in the modding community, but there's a lot of people in the modding community that are good people. You know what I mean? You kind of got to look off the beaten path, though. It's not all the big guys. I'll say that. A lot of the big guys are not great, but there's some, but yeah, you get looking around. You'll find good people, though. How's that look? Just to make sure everything's level real quick before I continue on. And this side's not. Okay. Fix that. Keeping. Newest open frames. Yeah. Yeah, do a cabinet IRL. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was one of the first to do some of the pole barn style, wasn't he? Where the not the pole barn, but the frame, open frame. I thought that was like genius, and now everybody does it, of course. But I mean, you're already making the model for that, right? Like, so you might as well do it. Like, from a modding perspective, it makes a ton of sense. Syracuse. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, we needed another shed here. Quit fucking around with the leveling. I think we got it good. I think from there we could really go into a bunch of smaller sheds, as well as maybe just some cold storage. We could fit a lot of our big stuff in there. I'm sure to go from frame look. Yeah, I want to say Harry sheds were some of the first to include that. That was really cool early on. Like I said, now everybody does it, but he started it. Yeah, it was pretty unique. And honestly, I still don't see enough people doing it either. I think we might use a legacy open shed, though. 55 by 115. I think that's a good size for right here. Maybe even two of them? Might be able to fit two of them in there. I kind of want to leave a path right there, so I can run that back out to the road if I want. I feel like that definitely works right there, though. Could definitely fit. I was just thinking, I wonder if one of the... I think this guy will fit. Maybe not quite. I was trying to think, like, maybe if I could squeeze something in right here, maybe, but I don't think I can quite do that. That would have been cool. Yeah, add in the path real quick for this guy. Definitely tie it back in like that, easy enough. But I actually think we're gonna go this way as well. Autosave. Take a pause for a second. Chance to grab a drink. I do have a ditch there I'll have to fill if we're going to do that, so let me do that real quick. No, I can't quite level. Shoot. Screwed that up. Soften everything there for now. You raise the level up just a touch. Okay, and then soften everything again. I think I got that working. We'll see how it drives. I'll have to drive over that one to really test it. To remind me to do that. Go ahead and tone that down into this. Definitely gonna do a little more leveling there. This is gonna be one of those ones that's kind of hard to work in. Should be all right, I think. It's not too bad like that. The ground does dip a little bit right between, you know, here and here, though. You see it? And then there's the ditch. It definitely makes it a little bit trickier. That's okay. That should look nice. We definitely need to get some trees on this build, because right now it looks so bare. Just because everything's so big and there's not really any decoration or anything yet. We might have to come back to this build Monday. We'll see. Slip that guy in there. I think we could slip this guy here. That should be easy enough. I almost want like another big one right here. I don't know what to use though. Being processed now. Okay, right on. I'm pretty sure I can change the roof color on this one. I know I can change the trim color. Should change the roof color. Which, if that's the case, we can go red. This is another one of Harry's too, so that kind of works. I don't know that it matches this red though. Get my mods at normally Facebook. That seems to be the best place. You just gotta follow as many modders as you can on Facebook and watch for releases that way. It seems to work really well. These Frankenmuth buildings would actually work really well. The Michigan Shed Pack, yeah. These would work really well here. It's a little bit off from that red and that red though. That's the only problem with that. So I don't know. Man, I'm torn. It's so hard to get buildings that match right. You know what I mean? I tell you what I might do. I'm going to get rid of this one. Throw in this one. And this one can almost work as a toy shop too. You know what I mean? And then if we do that, then this one won't look as weird sitting in front of it. You know what I mean? Kind of bit of a win-win. Maybe we could put this one like right here. Tie it in from there to there. I think that'll work. Still tons of room though, so we could use up. So I could probably get some more on this side. I don't know that I want to do cows, like, at the main farm here. It's part of, like, what I'm fighting. So I'm, like, trying not to use any animals over here. If I use some animal sheds, I bet I could fill this thing up, but... I think an easy shed would fit right here. It's going to be a little bit claustrophobic here, but I kind of want that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the cow. And I almost want to use some of the stuff that's already there and just make it bigger. Expand on what's already there. Have it be like a massive cow operation. You know what I mean? It's kind of what I had in mind. This building's a lot older than the other ones. From the Red Barn pack. This style of building. Probably could have used some of these, though. That might have been smart. Do some of the older buildings, but at the same time, it kind of can be hard to mix the old and new building. I think if I was... I'm so torn on this build. I'm really having a hard time like making decisions like this, like for barns and stuff. Because I almost want to delete these and throw this in. And then mix in some older barns here. I feel like that would add a lot to it. So then you got like this one new barn, the nice new silos, and then do like these buildings were here originally. You know what I mean? Maybe even stick like an old house over here or something, you know? Off over here in the corner. Be like it's been expanded upon, you know? I feel like that always looks kind of cool. Makes it, almost gives like a story to it. Aggie DLC? That barn's nice, I will say that. I do like that shop that's in that pack. Let's do it like this. And then just run like dirt paths into there. I feel like that might look kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out, but... Try to blend some new with some old here. Might be a cool direction here to go. I have the Aggie. I have Aggie. I actually got that one from Giants, I'm pretty sure. This guy here would look kind of cool. Blend into the hill there a little bit. Might be able to fit one more in here if I do it right. Maybe a newer shed right there would make sense too. As long as it matches this one. It needs to almost look like identical for it to really work. This one's pretty good. But I want something a little bigger than that. Just a little bit bigger, not huge. Be terrible at buildings on this build for sure. This one's tough. It's because I want to do it right, you know. Like I want it to have the right feel to it. How these roofs look right. One of these is gonna match fairly well with this. I just gotta find something. I think this is part of like why I feel like every modder needs to... We need to come up with a color palette for buildings that works really well, and everybody uses the same color palette. It would make things so much nicer because then every building could match. Everybody needs to add the triggers so you could change the roof color and the trim color. You know what I mean? So we can get them all to match all the way across the board. You know what I mean? That would be so nice if everybody could get on board with that, but it's probably not going to happen, so... I won't get my hopes up. Let's go with this guy because it's gonna fit nice. I could tuck it up a little bit closer to the road if I want. I think this one's really gonna be more of a like a hay barn, more or less. But we'll see how we end up using it. Gotta go cut that tree down real quick. We're gonna have to get a bunch of new trees planted. I think I'm gonna stop here with the buildings for tonight, just so that way we can at least get this all worked in, get some texturing done. Oh, it doesn't look so bare. I feel like this look might work though, as a whole. I feel like this is a good place to be. Do want to come in here though and soften all of this as much as I possibly can. Live out here in the middle of nowhere, you could really have big open driveways like this coming in. Should be all right. Make sure the flat front here is all leveled out, softened in so you can get in and out of there. Should be all good. Everything looks fine. There we go. I think I like that. I think that's the way to be. And then let's just go big gravel driveway, or big gravel pad out here in the front. Maybe even skip the ditch. Just leave it like that. So like it's like off the road so people know it's not the road, but everybody's gonna want to use this as a freaking spot to turn around. You already know, right? But I'd probably have that graveled all the way through, right? There we go. Something like that. That's pretty cool. I think I like that. And then we will do a little grass fill here in between. And you would definitely have a bunch of crap piled up in between these two sheds. It'd be a little mini junkyard right there. Roll this on in. I think I'd do maybe up to like there, and then I'd run grass here. Yeah, for sure it would be the metal pile. It would definitely be where stuff goes to rust. How does that look? I think I like that. A little more grass around the outside edge here. It's so hard to get this perfect. What's up, Thunder? How you doing, buddy? There we go. Something like that. That might work. Just to help round it out a little bit. Add some corners and some definition in here. Another autosave coming in. Don't worry about that. There we go. All right. Yep. That's what we got the autosaves for. All right. That's a decent enough barn layout for me. I think I could work with that. Throw these all in. I do kind of want to add in the old house we were talking about. I feel like that would be a nice touch into making it look a little bit more more finished, if you know what I mean. I can't paint in there, but that's okay because I need to delete it anyway so I can get the level right. We'll get a free place that way it sits right. Sculpting. Get this all leveled out. Should be able to soften from there, I think. Here we go. All right. Let's go back to it, which it was somewhere around here. Oh, mod's coming. We're getting there. We're getting there. I mean, we've added tons in the past couple weeks. This week's been real slow, obviously because of the holiday, everything, but I mean, it's moving right along. We're cruising. Josh did figure out the beacons last night. I think it was something pretty easy, by the way. For those wondering. Of course, I'm just an idiot. Could figure it out. There's that. By the way, Josh, if you're still watching, if you've sent me anything on Discord, I have not been paying attention. I do not have Discord open today. I don't think you have, though, because it probably would have popped up on my phone since I don't have Discord open, I think. Probably double check that. Yeah, I don't see anything. We should be all good. Because of the stream crash, I don't have Discord open as I normally do. Do a couple of quick little touch-ups here. Yeah, I mean, it's been a learning process for sure. It's been tough. But we're figuring it out. One little thing at a time, you know. Had the kids all day. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Enjoy the time with your kiddos. That's definitely more important than the mod. Have to remind myself of that all the time. Enjoy time with my family. Just realized there's a ditch there, and I don't know what to do about that. I might have to bring this out a little bit farther. Let me see if I can't cover it up with some foliage. That would be a really good, convenient spot for a big bush. Something like that. Does it look like it's meant to hide something there? Kinda. Does it look alright though? Yep. I'm not too concerned about that. That looks okay. I'm alright with that. Let's throw some grass in everywhere else. Definitely different grass texture than we're using. Although, hey, this modder did add in the grass textures that you could place yourself. Look at that. See, you guys were kind of complaining about this map, and you know what? I don't agree. Just from the build mode perspective, this modder did really good. He added in all the extra textures and all the stuff that I always ask for. It's here. If you're doing farm builds, this is a good one for it. You get all the fancy extra textures like I use all the time. At least most of them, right? Sure looks like it. Modern Made American Flatland. It's flat, right? I mean, it's flat. I won't deny that. It's not perfect by no means, but it's pretty nice. If I'm talking just in terms of like what's been provided, you know. It's hard to complain about any of this stuff, you know what I mean? It's always appreciated in my books. And again, not every modder gives you all this stuff. In fact, I would say 70 to 80% don't. There's the ones that have figured it out, but there's a lot of them that don't do this. There's a massive hill right there, and I don't know that I can get rid of it right now. I might have to come back later with a... There we go. Yeah, I got it. Okay, now we can soften. Yeah, I mean, you get the idea, right? It's not every modder does this for you. Let me add in another farmhouse, and this one's gonna look like kind of old and maybe a little dilapidated. Nothing new. It doesn't actually have to be old and dilapidated. It could be just old and livable. I think this guy could work. Kind of matches the rest of this. I want it to look like the original farm was this, and this house. And then we've expanded on it by adding in some more here. Maybe there was another barn here at one point or something. Gonna tuck this house kind of back, maybe, or off to the side. Be like here. It makes sense. We're gonna put a little garage next to it. Nothing fancy, just a little workshop. Something older would be preferred. It's not too far off of what I'm thinking. I don't know that that's it, but it's not far. It's bigger. It's not quite it. There's gonna be something here that's gonna work perfect for this. Might even be in deco or something. Ooh, you know what? Bet you this guy in white would almost work perfect. Put it something like this. Yeah. All right. That'll work. Maybe not quite. Slide it forward. Just a scooch. I mean, the garage could have been built after the house, so it doesn't have to be, like, old, you know? But maybe not, like, perfectly brand new, shiny like everything else. Metal siding, you know what I mean? That's the effect anyway. I'm just going to do some little dirt path coming out of the back of it. Get rid of this stuff. This should look nice. Should give the effect I'm going for anyway. We're going to run just like a little itty bitty dirt path over here, coming out of the back. Just to make it look like it's been used a little bit before. And then some gravel pulling up into here. Nothing too fancy. And then now it could be like just a little in-law suite or something, you know? It's the original house that was on the property. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. And then we added on everything else after the fact. So then you just need to run a little pathway from there over. Tie this guy in over here. Heck, that pack could be just about dirt too. Even a riverbed or something like that'll look cool. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe even that for this path even. Could look kind of cool. Look like a donut 1025. Yep. That's kind of what I had in mind. Not gonna lie to you. That's part of the thinking process there. It looks like a perfect spot to put a little 1025R. You know what I mean? Park the little utility tractor. You got room for a car or two in the driveway there. Nothing too fancy. That should work nice. And then I want to do something there for sure. There's probably going to be a pond or something there. There's going to be a ton of trees here, I think, and here. That'll be kind of for privacy. This is all kind of looking nice, though. It's coming together the way I had in mind. Let's quickly figure out the pond. I'm not going to place it yet, but I just want to see how it's going to go. Gazebo. It's not a bad idea there either. I'm thinking just a little pond. A little decorative pond, you know what I mean? That or it could go over here. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's dig it. I don't want it to be perfectly to the shape either, so we want to go kind of up into here a little bit more. Even like a little island in the middle. I don't know. Trying to think a little outside the box here. Actually, you know what? That gives me an idea. Gives me just a little bit of an idea there. Island needs a windmill. Yeah, we're going to do something there for sure. Bear with me here just a second. We're going to get this looking nice. Autosave. I line all my ponds with dirt, paint, lower the inside stuff, and just, yeah. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm going to soften it quite a bit too. Yep, little gazebo or something out there on the island. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The other thing I have with this map is some of this riverbed texture. We're going to slop some of it in there too, for sure. Might need to pull it back a little bit farther yet. We'll see. Almost think we could come back to like here, almost. Put some more dirt in there real quick. Tell you what, let me do like this whole thing real quick. Leave the middle section as nicely as we can. Come back in, lower, just a little bit further out. You can throw all sorts of lily pads and stuff out here. It should look really nice when it's all said and done. Just don't want it to like interfere with the driveway or anything like that. It's be a cool detail for sure. And let me do a little bit of softening in here. Just take some of the rough edges off. Drove into the pond you made. That'd be typical, right? You make yourself a pond for your farm and then drive right into it. Let me see if I got something to put out here. Make sure whatever I'm going to put out here is going to fit. Almost wish we had just a little bit more room. I just realized the emergency pack has decorations too. That's kind of handy. I'm going to have to throw a couple of these around. We're going to need a few of those. Could just put like this guy out here. Be kind of lame though. Whole man-made island just to throw a little decoration like that on it. This guy would work. It's not quite what I had in mind. I don't know that the paths would really work either. It'd be fine, but really what I had in mind. Pretty sure I have a little gazebo in here. I know I have something. It's just finding it. Somewhere. I'm gonna find it. This little veranda would be kind of cool. Again, it has 2 doors, which kind of sucks, but I think I could make it work. Could be kind of cool. Almost matches the theme of the old house, too. Well, if we did it this way, we could have the pass coming from either of these driveways. I kind of like this. I know it's like not quite perfect exactly what we were looking for, but that might be kind of cool. That might be kind of cool. I'm going to go with that. Oh, actually, you know what? Right there's what I want. Never mind. Garden gazebo. I have one. Right there. That's the one I was looking for. Yep. Right there. That'll do. That'll do very nicely. Thank you. Go ahead and level this back out. That one. That's the one we need. All right. I knew it was coming up there. I knew that veranda would look kind of cool though too. Definitely a little torn there. It's all right. This will work for sure. This will look nice. White also. I kind of like the brown wood. It almost looks better. I don't. Maybe the white one would look better. I don't know. It's definitely towards the end. A little farther. There's the brown one. Stone path. Ooh. We're gonna have to use this somewhere. For sure. That'll look good back here somewhere. Well, actually, I don't have a back door coming out of the house, do I? Maybe a side yard pool. We'll see how we do that. Had her up here in the middle between the two. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see the white one unless I pass it somewhere. That one will work. I like that one. It's nice enough for sure. Painting. Throw in some more of this riverbed material. Just to get that L. Stone path matches it. Okay. Yeah, we'll throw some of that in for sure. Leading up to it. Need to go ahead and place the pond, I think. Oh, there's the white one right there. Just look at that. Does the white one look better? The white one might look better. Might pop a little more. I think I agree, actually. You're right. You're right. There. A little more dirt. Oh, animal mud too. We can mix in some of that, actually. It's not a bad idea. Cleaned, pulled. Yeah. Right. Mix in some of that. Keith, are you off your mids? No, that doesn't look right. Okay. Go without that. Yeah, the rope plates will definitely look cool. We'll have to mess with those. Let me throw the pond in, though. Let me mock this up real quick. Just to know exactly what we're looking at. Yeah, you know, we got to watch out for Keith. I got to worry he might fall off the rocker. There we go. That looks freaking gorgeous. I'm not going to lie. I like that a lot. That's pretty nice. I think I have the gazebo turned a little bit, though, now that I'm looking at it. Might have to fix that. Let me turn it just a little bit. It looks really good, though. Fence all the way around it. All the way around the pond, you mean? We'll see. We'll see on that. We might. Just a little white. I'm definitely thinking we probably need some white picket out here in the front. Collides with another object. It's not gonna let me replace that. We'll see. I don't know if I can do that with the pond being in there underneath of it. We'll see. We'll come back to that. We're about out of time though. Might go a little later, but I don't want to go late. We might just have to come back to it Monday. Let me throw in the grass to go around real quick, and then we'll go from there. We'll run a little later, but not. I don't want to go crazy late. Had to delete my pond, place the fence. Yeah, we might have to do that too. It's acting like it might make us do that just to place the grass. Do this. And then we'll just come back in and remove it again with the gravel. There we go. That's kind of what we needed. And then from there, go back into the grass again. Place that all the way up and around here. I don't think I have a grass that's any shorter than that. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's as short as it gets. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Definitely gonna need some of these. Ponds and lily pads and stuff. I don't know that they're gonna fit though as much in this pond. Maybe something like this might help too. Maybe not quite. Kind of floating there a little bit. Let me try that. Run over there real quick. Video ready for tomorrow. There you go. That's cool, buddy. Oh yeah, they're fine. They're not floating too bad. That looks pretty cool. Throw in like one more stretch of them right up in here. Maybe one more here. You're never really going to see it from like this angle, so like it doesn't really matter a ton. What you're really going to see is the lily pads as you're walking out. You know what I mean? I feel like it looks really good. When you get the reflections off of stuff off the water, obviously I have some issues with that on my game, but God, it looks so good. Just catch that house reflection there. Look at that off the left side of the screen. That's pretty. That's pretty cool. Let's throw some more rocks in, more of these pathway stones. Dude. Just wrap a bunch of these on back up towards the house. see how these look when I'm done. Hopefully they look okay, but quick auto save. Get that done and out of the way. Pretty sure these will still look okay if you overlap them. I don't think there's much reason why they wouldn't. Should help make them a little bit more random too. Check that out. Yeah, there's no real reason you can't overlap them. That looks all right. And then from there, I think I can go. If I wanted to just do something like this underneath to help get rid of the grass, I think I can do that. Sure, I missed a few spots there we could come back in and take a look at. Yeah, I mean, you kind of get the idea there, though. It looks pretty nice. Walk it again. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Be a few more towards the front here. Like that. Not to go too crazy here, but yeah, you get the idea there. That's pretty cool. Yep, that'll work for me. All right, well, pod's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and call it there, and we're gonna say to be continued, huh? Get back at this on Monday, hopefully. I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend, though. We'll hopefully, like I said, hopefully Monday I'm gonna talk to Miss Tack. I'm gonna have to swap GPUs with her. If I do that, again, hopefully everything goes well, changing everything out, and we'll be back Monday. Of course, if not, I'll let you guys know on Discord. So, all right, that's going to do it. You all have a wonderful weekend. We will see you guys next week. Awesome.